81, Harry King is a stickler about diet and exercise.
Sitting on your butt is death, and it's going to kill you.
He's determined to live an active, fulfilling life, no matter his advancing age.
As far as I'm concerned, being alive means you're able to participate in society.
But his walks serve a dual purpose. Every single day, Harry treks from his house on High Street in Exeter, up a few hills, over to Hampton Road, 1.5 miles each way to Exeter Center Nursing Home, to see the love of his life.
Here you are.
Harry and Marilyn have been married for 67 years. They met at a college dance.
I found this lovely lady here who is a very good dancer. And I like to dance. I'm a very enthusiastic dancer.
They had 3 children and a wonderful life. Then, 3 years ago, Marilyn suffered a stroke.
She was a marvelous person. And I miss her greatly.
Harry is unable to care for Marilyn at home. But his love and devotion saved her life.
When she went in, they asked, I asked how long, what do we expect for longevity for her? They said about 1.5 years. Well, now it's been 3 years.
And that's because they've never stopped dancing.
12, 13, 14, 15.
The quick step, now a careful step. Harry choreographs daily exercise routines.
8, all the way up.
Helping Marilyn regain her motor skills.
10, and sit.
Nursing home staff see a remarkable difference.
I think it's amazing, amazing. This gentleman here can do things for his wife that we always don't have time to do.
11, 12.
And it shows because she's come a long ways. She's made extreme gains. She's very happy. She's not withdrawn.
Nothing keeps Harry away.
You have wind, you've got rain, you've got snow, you've got heat. The most difficult, I find, is the heat. When it gets really warm, it's very, very hard for me to do it.
But he trudges on. A master at battling the elements.
Rain I can generally cover pretty well with a big umbrella.
Dodging puddles along the way. Wind, he says, is more challenging than cold. And a nor'easter might be the only thing that stops Harry in his tracks.
When the snow is deep and if the sidewalk is not really cleared off, then I don't do it. I take a snow day. But there are not very many days when I can't make it in one way or another.
He rarely accepts a ride, though offers are plentiful from kind strangers who pass him along his route. He even turns down nursing home staff.
I had pulled over. I said, "Would you like a ride? It's really nasty out." He said, "No, I'm fine. I got to get my exercise in today." It was a complete blizzard. I was having trouble seeing driving over here to work.
I have to get a certain amount of walking in order to maintain functionality. If I don't do that, well, I'm going to be in trouble.
He worries about who would look after his beloved Marilyn, recalling his vows long, long ago, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad.
I don't ever want to have her have a feeling that she was abandoned.
Harry is a bit of a celebrity on the streets. Kathy Yazinka sees him every day while walking her dog.
Everybody kind of knows who he is and says hi to him, and we just kind of know who he is, and it's just amazing. He's an inspiration to us.
He'll get a honk and a wave, but he is unfazed, a man on a mission.
I have a feeling that if our situation were reversed, I think she'd do the same thing for me.
As their day draws to a close, another vow.
So I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yes, okay.
Same time, same place, on this journey together till death do us part.